What's going on, everybody? It is Hunter here, and we are back with BoogiePod, episode 31. Jake, did you have a good week, good weekend?
Yeah, pretty good.
It's good. There ain't much to talk about this week, so we're going to kick it off. We're going to go... The theme of this one is going to be way too early predictions. We're going to give our way too early predictions for every sport, but baseball... It is Hunter here, and we are back. But baseball and both baseball sports, college baseball and MLB. That's the only ones we're not going to give our way too early predictions for because they're both in season. All the other ones are out of season. We'll talk about those. Let's get started here. The worst sport me and Jake can predict possible is college baseball. My record's 9-16, which is absolutely awful. Jake's is a little bit more respectable at 12-14. And this is it. This is it, Jake. You are fighting for 500. You have a chance to get 500 right here. But you got to get these two right. All the pressure's on you.
Yeah.
All right. There's 2 3-game series this weekend that are between ranked opponents. And here we go. Number 12, Virginia, at number 10, Louisville.
Oh, that's a...
Gotta go perfect, Jake.
I'm going to go Virginia.
Okay. All right. I'm going Louisville. So that's probably a good thing you went opposite than me. All right. Now the next one. Is that 14 I see right there? Yes, it is. Number 14, Notre Dame, at number 9, Miami.
I'm going to go Miami.
All right. I also have Miami. Okay. There they are. They're set in stone now. There they are. Emma said, "Hi, Jake. I'm your number 1 fan." Aww. All right. Moving on. Here we go. Okay, so college basketball headliners. Just going to rattle off some things here. Night Commissioner, NCAA to immediately implement gender and racial equality measures. What do you think about that?
That's a good headliner, yeah.
Yeah, get him in there.
That's out of left field. Yeah, that's great.
Get him in there, man.
I expect that.
It's starting off strong. The Night Commissioner, that's that thing I had to look up that one day. It's literally just something that oversees the NCAA. That's kind of it.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's nothing it's not a big organization. That's why it's not going to happen. All right. Tennessee gets 5-star Phillips for 2022. I know, Tennessee fan. You brought that one up. That's why I put it on there. It's pretty big for Tennessee, I guess, in college basketball.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. It's a good sign. Emma said, "Nice background, Hunter." I'm going to start switching it up every podcast. I'm going to pick a new background. So this one's the one for today. All right. And then, what's our way too early college basketball NCAA March Madness champion winner for 2023?
Oh, gosh.
Let's hear it, Jake. Who's it going to be?
The popular take right now is Arkansas, so I'm not going Arkansas. Everyone's saying Arkansas. I'm going to say UNC right now. They're going to get back and win it this time. They got close when they weren't supposed to be there. This time, they will do it.
Okay, I'm going with Gonzaga, but here's why.
Oh, my.
No, but here's why. Because a Gonzaga that's not the number 1 overall seed in March Madness is dangerous.
That is true.
I do not think they're going to be the number 1 overall seed in March Madness this coming up here. So I'm going to go Zags early. Way too early, but I'm going to go Zags. All right.
Yeah.
And we're going to do the exact same thing while we're here for college football. So what's your way too early champion in college football, Jake?
Right now, I've got Ohio State.
Okay. All right.
That's what's ringing the bell right now.
You know how I feel about
Ohio State. Yeah, I know, yeah. I don't necessarily like Ohio State a lot either, but I don't hate it as much as you do.
Yeah.
But, I think as long as their defense plays fine, they really should have an easy schedule compared to a lot of other teams like Alabama and Georgia. Well, Alabama, if they beat Texas and all them, they're going to win it, in my opinion. But I don't know. It's going to be hard to go undefeated with Alabama's schedule. So I'm going to go Ohio State right now.
Okay. What's up, Snoop? All right. I'm going to go with... Obviously, you know who I got to go with.
No, you don't.
The Tigers, baby. Give me them. Give me Clemson. You better believe it. You better believe it. They're winning this year, and I'll tell you why. All right? Because we're going to have a good quarterback. regardless if it's DJ making a comeback here or if it's Clay Clement taking a spot, we'll have a good quarterback. We are returning more than anyone else who was in the top 10 last year.
That is true.
And our defense, we are going to be Georgia last year level defense this coming up year.
Yeah.
And the only way I see us not finishing in the top 4 this coming up year, so top 4 is what I'm saying. Like, national, once you get there, you got to win. And I'll just pick them. But the only way I see Clemson not finishing in the top 4 this year is if injuries happen. That is it. That is it. No other excuse. No other excuse.
Yeah. I think Clemson could be really good too, but the only reason I would not say them is because the quarterback situation is a huge question mark, and you need the quarterback to win the college football playoff.
That's true.
Georgia just won it with Stetson Bennett, but he played well. Their defense was so good, though. But I could see Clemson making a run, but it's going to be a better quarterback play than DJ Uiagalelei or whatever.
Oogly boogly. All right. Yeah. Going into the UFC, okay, so Jan Blachowis versus Rakic was this past weekend. Ended in awful fashion with Rakic tearing his ACL.
Third time.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You sent it. You said that was his 3rd time. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. What's your reaction on that, Jake? What's your thoughts, opinions about that fight?
I thought he looked good. I thought they both looked good. I thought Blachowicz looked fine in round 1. And they both looked good in round 1, but then Rakic really took over round 2 and was kind of not dominating, but he took him down and held him there.
Yeah.
I think Rakic should be an interesting opponent for a Yuri or Glover one day, because I think he'll fight one of them or both. Who knows?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting as long as he can recover from this injury, but he has done it twice before. So
yeah,
good.
Yeah, I think if Jan, I thought both of them looked good. I thought Jan looked good. I thought Rakic looked good. I don't understand what's going on with like Jan and the ground thing.
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of surprising.
Which, obviously Glover Teixeira is a great wrestler. Rakic is a great wrestler. But what's the deal with Jan not being able to compete down there is what I mean. I mean, he mounted up in guard and he was ready to lose that round. He accepted it that whole round. He was ready to lose it.
Yeah. Well, I think we got kind of surprised because how we saw him take down Izzy for 2 or 3 rounds and hold him there. I'm like, wow, Jan's pretty good on the ground, dude. He can hold Izzy there.
Yeah.
But in reality, it was kind of a little weight bully, and it's Izzy coming up a division. But then you see Glover take him down and submit him like nothing. It's like kind of a shock.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wow, I thought Jan was good on the ground.
Yeah, that's true.
But in reality, maybe he's maybe he's a little overrated.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I can get down with that. Yeah. What do you think's next for these two, Jake? What do you think's next for Jan Blachowicz?
I think Jan could sneak his way into a title shot. Honestly,
I think it all comes down if Glover wins or not.
Yes, yeah. If Yuri wins, put Jan right back in there because that's a fight I want to see anyways. Is Yuri versus Jan a lot? That's a good fight.
Well, I'm gonna hit you with the opposite actually, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
If Jan wins or if Yuri wins, I don't think Jan will get it. I think it'll be somebody else. It'll be
really
Ankalaev or somebody like that, one of those winners. If Glover gets it, Jan will get it, and that's because Glover called him out on Twitter.
Yeah, he did.
He said you win there, and when I take care of business, we'll run it back. So, therefore, I don't think they'll give it to Yuri and Jan, especially when Jan didn't win. Actually, I don't think that will earn him a title shot unless the title calls for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I disagree with. I think Glover just knows he can beat Jan again because it wasn't really competitive.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't like Jan. It wasn't like a firefight that Glover came on the better end of. It was just like.
Yeah, that's true.
Glover,
he landed.
I don't really understand that.
Yeah, like I think Jan landed like one combination that whole fight, and that was up. So, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and Glover actually rocked him.
Yeah.
First, and then took him down. I just don't really see the point of them running back of this soon. I disagree.
And then I think Rakic needs to get in there as soon as possible against somebody as soon as he's healthy. Whatever, heal up, but get in there as soon as possible. I mean, you're right there at a title shot. You just got to win. You'll be good.
Yeah, go win a fight.
As long as it's somebody
they won't hold that loss against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then let's give some way too early predictions here for some fights that were announced over the weekend officially. August 6th is Luke Hay versus Geoff Neal. Interesting fight. Who got that? Luke Hay's sus now ever since he lost that last one.
Yeah, I don't trust Luke anymore. I don't trust him at all, dude. I don't know if he beat anybody if he can't beat Bilal.
I don't know if Geoff Neal's that good, though.
I'm gonna stick with Luke, but it's a big question mark now. Like Luke is a question mark in my head because I'm shocked that he lost that ball.
I'll lean Luke early on. No research. I'll lean Luke.
Yeah, that's how I feel. No research.
Moreno versus France for the interim belt at flyweight. Big fight. They don't have a date for it yet, which is kind of surprising, but it is official. So I don't know how that's going to work out. But who you got there?
Way too early. I got to have Kai France.
Okay.
I really do. I feel like he could beat
fought
Moreno.
Before.
Yeah, they have fought. Moreno's fought everybody, dude.
Yeah.
But right now, I like Kai France in that fight. He's hot right now. He's fighting good. He's beating up on everybody. So.
Dylan said Pog. Pog Dylan. Nice. I think I'm gonna have to go Moreno, just because of the simple fact I think Kai France is a finisher, and that's his thing. I know he just beat. You could say, well, Hunter, he just beat Askarov. He didn't have to finish Askarov. Okay, I get it. All right, but it's because Askarov couldn't take him down. Moreno don't have to take you down. He's good everywhere, but he's not great one place. I think Moreno can do more, especially over 5 rounds. That's where I start really liking Moreno a lot more over 5 rounds than Kai France.
I agree.
And if you think you're going to finish Moreno, then I'll tip my cap to you if you do. But I'm not gonna put my balls in the basket on you finishing Moreno.
The only thing Moreno has that's great is his durability is top tier. Moreno is hard to hurt. But, I mean, Figueiredo won because he hurt Moreno so much during that fight. I mean, he got outstruck. If it wasn't for him knocking down Moreno, he loses.
Yeah.
So that's how I think. In Kai France, debatably hits harder than Figueiredo. I bet he probably does.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's true.
They're pretty close. So I could see him getting drops and then kind of coasting through rounds. I don't know.
It's true. Cameron said, dude, I miss baseball. I miss baseball too, man. Suck. All right. Talking about baseball. Moving on to MLB. All right. So, Royals. So, these are some of the headliners. Kansas City Royals fired their head coach after an awful start. What do you think about this?
It's a little early, but if he's not the guy, he's not the guy.
I guess, but think about it, man. The Royals don't have nobody. Really?
The Royals are,
Like, how do you expect to win? I feel like that's more of an owner problem than it is a head coach problem. Unless there's something internally, they just know that he's not the guy. But I feel like it's not fair until you give them a chance. Like, until you give them a winnable roster, that's not fair.
It's really not. There had to have been something internally, I think. That's the only way.
And I don't know if it's that same coach, but if that's the same coach that won the World Series with the good team.
No way, it's the same one.
Then I was about to say, like, come on, dude. You know? All right. Reds become the 6th team to not allow a hit and still lose. That's the Cincinnati Reds for you in 2022. That is bad. That's really bad. What do you do as a fan? I just couldn't imagine. Like, Boston's sucking right now, right? They're awful. But I can still sit down and watch their games because we have 3 players that bat over 300, and I still have faith as long as they're up the bat. The Reds literally threw a no-hitter and lost.
Yeah, they did. If I'm a Reds fan, because a lot of Reds fans really hate the ownership because last year they were contenders. They barely missed a wild card spot. Then they sold everybody.
Everyone.
I wouldn't support the Reds if I was a Reds fan. It'd be hard. Just take a little time off, watch other baseball if you really like baseball that much. I wouldn't support what the Reds do. If their owner's tanking, bad. And baseball is one of those games you have to play long-term. Rebuilds take a lot longer than in other sports because of minor leagues and developing players. I just wouldn't support them.
It's bad. I don't know. This is not really a headliner, but this is something I thought was funny. Albert Pujols makes a pitching appearance over the past week. That was pretty cool. It's cool to see them allow Albert Pujols to do that. They give it like 3 home runs or something like that. That's just funny. The Jays single A team strikes out 24 batters and a combined 2 hitters. That is a crazy amount of strikeouts. And it was multiple pitchers, too. So the team that are playing, that's bad. Whoever you are, you got to figure it out. All right. MVPs and Cy Youngs, Jake. I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. AL MVP. I got Mike Trout. He's batting .312 with 9 home runs and a 1.093 OPS. He is lighting it up. That's the Mike Trout we all know and love. What about you, Jake? Who you got AL MVP right now?
I'm just for the sake of being different. I'm going to go Aaron Judge.
That's
he has like 13 home runs. I think he's hit 2 tonight.
He'd been my second.
I'm going to go Aaron Judge. Give him a little shout out because he is playing
He is
crazy good baseball.
Yeah, he is very good baseball. All right, NL MVP. I have Manny Machado. He's batting .359 average with 7 home runs and 1.029 OPS.
Yeah, I'm still gonna say Manny Machado. That's what he said last week. He's still in.
Yeah, he's up there. He's just. I mean, this is the best season he's had so far. I wonder, like, imagine he don't even have Tatis batting behind him or in front of him, so they're pitching around him right now, and he's still doing that good. Like that, like I tip my cap to Mike Trout. He bats behind Ohtani, so Ohtani, they can't pitch around Ohtani, and.
Yeah.
But with Manny Machado, it's just him. I know there's a lot more players on the Padres, but I'm just saying. All right, Cy Young for the American League has to be Nestor Cortez. He's 2-1 with a 1.35 ERA and a 0.85 WHIP. I know Justin Verlander, he's right behind him, but I'm going Nestor Cortez for fun.
Yeah, I agree. Nestor Cortez is pitching. He's like the best pitcher on that team. He really is. Yeah.
Cameron said Aaron's my favorite AL player. Yeah. I mean, if you're a Yankees fan, I guess.
He's a Met.
If any of you guys who are watching right now do not watch baseball and you want to see someone with style, go watch Nestor Cortez. He's cool. He looks cool.
He is cool.
Yeah. All right, Cy Young for the NL. I have actually a no-name from Miami, Pablo Lopez. He's 4-1 this year with a 1.05 ERA and a I can't read my handwriting, 81 WHIP. He's having a great year. Yeah, he's having a great year. Way under the radar. I don't see anything about him on MLB Network or any of the social medias on MLB I watch. So shout out my boy Pablo Lopez. Going on to NFL headliners. There ain't really much to say, but one, the Packers are set to make defensive linebacker Alexandria the highest paid defensive back ever. That's pretty crazy.
He deserves it.
Big move. Packers will do that, but not buy back, their best wide receiver. It's okay, though.
No.
Way too early Super Bowl prediction, Jake. Who you got?
Okay. So, AFC, I know who the two teams will be in the AFC Championship game. It'll be Browns-Bills. But right now, I'm sticking with my guns and going Bills. Going for the AFC.
So, you're going Browns-Bills.
Well, no, Browns-Bills for the game to go to the Super Bowl because I know it'll be between those two. Okay. I think.
Okay.
Browns have a great roster. If Deshaun Watson does not get suspended the whole year, I think they're going to do it. Get close. So I have Bills from AFC, and then NFC is weird because there's way less good teams on the NFC side of things. I could see the Rams going back. In fact, I'll probably say Rams go back.
Okay.
Rams, Tampa Bay, the NFC Championship game to go. Rams beat them.
Okay.
Rams, Bills. I'm going to take Bills. Bills Super Bowl winner.
So Bills are Super Bowl winners. Okay. I got Bucks and Bills in the Super Bowl. And I have Bills winning that as well. I got the Bills.
Yeah.
But I think if Bucks win this game, Tom Brady needs to retire and leave. He's done.
Yeah, he's retiring.
Win or lose, leave. But, whatever. I got Bills. I think Bills have made really good moves this offseason, especially like helping the core of that team. So good for them.
Yeah.
And the Bucks are not the same team as normal. And, Tom Brady.
They've lost quite a bit.
They've lost some in the line, but yeah. If you guys have, if the fans have any questions, leave them in the comments right now. We're about to do like fan questions in chat. So if you got any of those, say them now. But Jake, you got anything? Anything you want to add into the stream while they top those up?
Who would be your prediction on being the cover of Madden this year? I saw it on TikTok. I know who it should be, but I know they won't do it.
I think it will be. Okay. Who do I think it will be?
What do you think they'll do?
What do I think they will do?
What
would you do if you were in the office?
If it was my call, Aaron Rodgers is going on.
Aaron Rodgers?
Back-to-back MVP has to go on it. I don't think he's ever been on a Madden cover ever. Back-to-back MVPs.
That'd be like the losing edition, though, if they were to throw him on it.
Well, he just won 2 MVPs. He has 4 now. So.
MVPs don't win rings.
No, but MVPs mean you're really good, and that means your team fails. Okay, whatever. That's a whole other talk. That's a whole other thing. Aaron Rodgers should be on it.
I think Matthew Stafford
I'll tell you what I
should be
think
on
they're going to do.
Matthew Stafford should be on it.
No.
Matthew Stafford.
He shouldn't be. He really shouldn't.
Came for the Lions. I know he's on a good team. Who cares? Everyone in the playoffs are good teams. Everybody in the playoffs are good teams. Matthew Stafford went from being a nobody at the Lions to going to the Rams and winning a Super Bowl. He should be there. Or Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, they both should be considered. But I think who will be on it, who they will put, is Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
He is on it. Or Jamar Chase.
I didn't think about Joe Burrow.
Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. It'll be something Bengals because everyone loves Joe Burrow now.
That's true.
Everyone won the Super Bowl.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be Joe Burrow.
All right, you got anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. No, really.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's NBA related.
That's fine.
You know a little bit about Chris Paul. You know,
yeah,
he's played for Clippers.
Nobody.
Yeah. You think he'll ever win a ring? Will Chris Paul ever get a ring?
Nope.
Yeah, this is.
No, he's been on too many good teams. There ain't no way. If he doesn't do it with the teams, no.
I think he is like tied or leads all players ever in most choke series losses, like going up 2-0 and losing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not winning the ring. I wish he was gonna though. But he's not.
Yeah. We don't really have any questions, but we have some statements, I guess. Cameron said, "I feel like Patriots might have a chance this year." No way.
Patriots. No.
No way.
They're in the
unless Matt Jones surprises everybody, there's no way.
Yeah. Matt Jones. Yeah.
Emma said, "What's your favorite color?" She asked, "No, your favorite color, right? Does she?"
Blue. Yeah, she knows. Yeah,
oh, I knew it's blue. God, it's obvious it's blue. Such a basic.
Okay. That's not basic.
Mine's purple. So. Way out there, different.
You're just trying to be different. No, don't call me basic. You're trying to be different.
Nah. Cameron also said, this is more like a statement, I think. Maybe Tom Brady again because he made a return again, or Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers lost his best wide receiver. He was a loser at heart anyways, so no way he wins. And Tom Brady has a really good chance because he's a GOAT. Yeah. Emma. Then Emma said, "Where's Jada?" Jada's gone. You can answer the Cameron statement. I was trying not to give you a chance. But
here's how you know that Hunter thinks a quarterback is better than Tom Brady. If he hates them or makes fun of them, that's when you know, oh, that guy's better than Tom Brady. He might not be greater, but he's definitely better.
I make fun of Lamar Jackson. So you're saying Lamar Jackson's better than Tom Brady?
Everyone makes fun of Lamar Jackson.
No, that's not what you said. You didn't throw in that part at the end. That's going to be the headline of this TikTok. Lamar Jackson better than Tom Brady.
Hater. Let's see.
All right. Okay, Cameron said, "Who do you think will be on the show MLB cover all the way till next year? Because Ohtani's on it this year."
I believe it will be Ronald Acuna Jr. A little biased, but I think it's about time.
I think about
he's a fun player.
Well, Mike Trout's already been on it. They usually don't double up, will they?
Has Trout been on it?
Yeah.
Trout's never been on it.
Yeah, he was on it like 2 years ago, was he not?
No.
Well, if he's never been on it, Mike Trout.
Well, he should have been on it for the past 10 years, and if he's still not been, I don't know when they will.
Yeah, but he's actually having like an insanely good years. I know he's had insanely good years in the past, but this is like his best year so far.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Or like, they might put Machado on one if he keeps doing good. I can smell
they might.
I can smell a Nolan Arenado one too. But you might be right, Acuna. I mean, he could definitely break out. There's still plenty of baseball to play, so that's way too early. Emma said he looks like the color blue sometimes. Ha ha ha. The color blue. Alright. That'll do it for this podcast. I hope you guys enjoy. There'll be videos throughout the week. Follow me on Snapchat. Follow me on Instagram to keep updated when videos come out. And follow me on TikTok. I post TikToks on there. Pretty cool. Follow Jake on his social medias. Look him up. And we'll see you guys